Hello, welcome to this example. In this example, we're going to go ahead and talk about the definition of a linear equation in two variables. We've seen a linear equation in one variable. Now we're going to go to two variables. There we go. Now, a linear equation in two variables can be written in the form of ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are real numbers, and where a and b cannot both be 0. In other words, you don't want the left-hand side here to be entirely 0. Now, there is another definition. The standard form of a linear equation is the form ax plus by equals c, where capital A here is greater than 0, and a, b, and c do not all three share a common factor. Okay, let's talk about how we graph lines in standard form. So again, standard form, ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c do not all share a common factor, and where a is greater than 0. Now, sometimes you'll be given equations in this form where a is not greater than 0. That's fine. It's just not quite standard form. It's close to it, but not quite. So for here, we have the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. The x-intercept is where the line crosses the x-axis. As for finding intercepts, to find the x-intercept, set the y equal to 0 and solve for x. And the form is some number, comma 0. Now, in my math lab, or excuse me, my lab math, you're going to want to just say, it'll just say x equals some number, and you'll just type in the number. That's all you'll do. It's frustrating to me that they don't do it in coordinate form, but understand that my math lab is a little bit different. It's just something that we have to get used to. As for the next one, to find the y-intercept, set x equal to 0 and solve for y. So set x equal to 0, solve for y. The form is 0, comma some number. And again, it would just say y equals some number, and you would just type in that number. Now, one thing to keep in mind with this isn't just for lines or anything like that. Always, to find any x-intercept, or to find all x-intercepts, if there's more than one. There won't be for lines, but there will be for polynomials. So to find any x-intercept, set y equal to 0 and solve for x. To find any y-intercepts, there's only going to be one, set x equals 0 and solve for y. So basically, if you want to find x, set y equal to 0. If you want to find y, set x equal to 0. It's always the other one. Okay, so remember that. It's always the other variable. Alrighty. Well, with this introduction, let's go ahead and go to the next example. See you there. Have fun.